going on? It's Terrence McCoy here. What's up, Will?
What's up, T?
Hopefully everybody had a good Easter yesterday. Ah, Oklahoma City just they always they make me mad. I know. I had that prediction. It was going to the finals. They're about to get eliminated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you said, Damian and CJ just that duo is what?
Very, very underrated. And I'm glad I was not one of the people that slept on them. And for the fact that now I definitely was on the wagon of they need to get out of Portland because that's great talent to be wasted, and they lower your support right now. And I'm glad that they're going to win this series. Get that monkey off their back of a playoff win, and especially after coming back from last year from getting swept. So
It like yeah, you can see why I had OKC in the finals because in the regular season, Russ and the F guy's name Paul George
Right.
dropping 30,
yeah.
and I once the playoffs says like nah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, Paul George he has a shoulder injury on both shoulders actually, so that's kind of stopping him from being great.
Right.
But Russell Westbrook, he has no excuse. I mean, he's healthy, and man, we all say he's a walking triple double, but these numbers are just outrageous.
It is.
He is. I'm gonna say this very bluntly, so you just feel like that
Good.
anger, not the anger, but the like. I'm disappointed.
Give me
in
all the energy.
34.3 from the three ball. He in the regular season he shot 29% from three ball, and that's the third worst in the league, and third in any place since 1980. Last night, 5 for 21. He's combined game 1 and 2 for 13-37. Last year, it was 18 for 43. What's this? He's in the playoffs. Westbrook is not the answer. This the third time he has not made it past the first round since KD left.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do it, and KC can't do it by himself. He just can't be no one guy. I don't know. It's a grief.
That's exactly what it is. He's trying to fight the demon of having KD there and not having him there. He's trying to fill the shoes of being number one and being number two, and by him trying to be number one, he shoots himself in the team in the
Right.
He's very like the playoff Russ is very toxic. And even going into late March, coming into April, we saw the self destruction of OKC. They was high up in the seat, and they was dropping.
Yeah.
They dropped, and like me personally, if I got Paul George on my team, he would be my closer.
Yeah.
And everything. Like Russ, be your point guard, bring the ball up, run the offense, the set to get Paul George good looks, because there are several games when Russ will drive to the basket and Paul George waving his hands at the top of the key, wide open, and Russ is trying to get a foul.
Yeah.
I know you say he's a walk-in triple double.
Yeah, he is. Like he'll get you the triple double. I mean, I guess that's not gonna say what the hype is, but it's like, oh my goodness, he's getting a triple doubles, da da da. But it's like that's all he can offer.
Right, but see, exactly, but I want everybody to always understand is look at how he gets those triple doubles.
Mm-hmm.
Like Russ is a stat stuffer.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He yells at his team when he throws assists, and they pass out of it. They miss the shot. When he be trying to get reboards for that triple double, he like. Stop trying to chase the stat line. I mean, granted, you're in the record books for it and everything.
Yeah.
But now being in the playoffs, like you in a slump, don't keep digging yourself more into a hole. Like I know PG got shoulder injuries, yeah, but Russ, what more can you offer?
It's gonna come down to this. can Westbrook be okay being a second man? Because I don't see him getting traded or going anywhere. But I remember there was one I heard him say, "Yo, we can win with this team," but it's like I don't see you being the number one guy. Like you can't be the number one guy if you keep doing this.
Nah, not at all. Because Russ himself is not your typical point guard. Like compared to Dame, Steph, Chris Paul, Kyrie, like he tried to do it all. Like he's like a shooting guard playing a point guard position or whatever. I feel as though if he fully comprehends that he can play the second fiddle, you have a for sure dominant player. You know, it's okay to take the back seat to something.
Yeah, I don't think he understands that sometimes you gotta take that backseat. Like the game has to come to you. Like
Mm-hmm.
and like I think he forces it to come to him. Like that's why he didn't make one bucket in the second half.
Right. And you know what? And what also plays a factor into that, the whole, like I said earlier, the KD monkey. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, all right, I can do this. I don't need nobody else. KD get one ring. I don't need KD.
Yeah.
I can do this alone.
That man check.
Right. KD get another ring. I can do
Mhm.
this alone. I don't need nothing. I don't need no pieces. This the team I got. You know, I'm gonna fight with this team. But
Yeah.
it's okay to have that fight, but understand you do got some pieces that can help. Just learn when to take your game away, when to put your game on the table,
Yeah.
because you shooting yourself in the foot. And now you're down 3-1.
Yeah, I think it's just like, of course, it's the saying nobody can do it by himself, and I guess he wants to
Mhm.
be that guy. Like, hey, I did it by myself with nobody.
Exactly.
But like, the way NBA is, you need well now you need at least three players, at least
Yeah.
three. But
And one of them got to be a shooter.
exactly, and he's not a shooter. But that's something about the offseason because hey, I think I'm going home next game,
Yeah.
especially if he keeps this slump. You know, Paul George, you know, he's injured, so can't really put a lot on him. But since Russell Westbrook wanted this, and you know, in the media, he's you know, like, next question, next question,
Right.
next question. Like you bringing more heat on yourself. I know you're saying you know you rock the baby right now. You acting like a big baby right now.
Yeah. Even if they lost this next game, I don't see Portland blowing no 3-1 lead because Portland is playing because they got something to prove.
Right.
After getting swept last year, they got a lot more fire in their stomachs, and I don't see them letting this series win go.
Yeah, and plus like they're going back home, so
Exactly.
they want to close it out.
Exactly.
in
What
front
time
of
is it, Day?
Damian time. But rest of the teams, you know, I expect to advance. You know, Boston.
Yeah.
You know, they beat a Pacers without Victor Oladipo, so
Okay. I mean, we
was surprised.
Right. We like we said, we talked about that before. Like,
But they see the Bucks next.
and I am not sold on this Boston series that they're gonna win.
Nah.
I'm not sold on it. So
Funny, is I have a friend that he was talking like very big, like, hey, Boston in 5. I'm
against
like,
the Bucks.
against the Bucks.
Ooh.
And I'm like, like, y'all beat a Pacers without Victor Oladipo. Like, this is a kind of healthy Bucks,
Yeah.
and with a Greek freak on their team.
I'm still standing behind my statement with since Kyrie is on the verge of not wanting to be there. I still don't think he's going to put 110% in on the court. Gordon Hayward, even though he's healthy, it's still times when he's trying to find his role.
He went off last game.
Right.
Last week.
Yeah, he went on, but just throughout the season period and everything, it's some game, a stretch of games, dominant play like how he was in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Then next thing you know, it's like, oh, take a back seat to Kyrie and everybody.
Yeah, all
then,
them boys. Yeah.
Right. Then it's another stretch like, oh, dominant and just like how the series. The first two games, it's like, oh, where's Gordon? Then that game goes off and everything, taking it to the hole and everything, a downhill player, which he is, and sometimes he is a shadow of himself turning into like a shooter, which he's not.
Yeah. So, and that was saying is since they're about to go to the next round, they're saying are they the best to beat the Warriors? Which I'm saying no.
Well, oh no,
Yeah,
no,
like
no,
I don't even have them going to East Conference Finals honestly, because they playing the Bucks, so that just proves my theory they're
no,
not
no, no,
going.
no,
Warriors they're going to advance,
no.
and they're going to see your boys because your boys going to advance.
Mm-hmm.
Raptors, yeah, they're going to beat the Magics. I think what we saw this happening. Like
Yeah,
I don't think there's no surprises here. I wish Brooklyn would have gave the Sixers a better fight. I thought they were gonna pull one off last game, but Dudley got himself ejected, which I think he had a good game until
Right. See,
that happened.
this is the thing with the whole Nets. They are a very talented team, but they don't have like that leader, like that like postseason leader. You know,
You don't think Russell was the leader?
I mean he
Ice in his veins?
he is, but this is his first playoff appearance.
Yeah.
So I mean, even though he's quicker to learn on the fly than everyone else, and he stepped up to the lights. But I mean, that's one guy.
Yeah.
Like y'all done told me when the playoffs started, Harden is one guy, Russ is one guy. You can have ice in your veins, but like who else will be there to help them? And honestly, the last game, like they should have won, but
Yeah, they should.
if they had just one more guy.
I would say they was kept that tempo under control. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: if Dudley never got ejected, they would have won.
Right.
He held Ben Simmons to only 6 points in the
Mhm.
second quarter. Yeah, he had Ben Simmons on a lot.
Right.
But as soon as he got ejected, Ben Simmons and B just snapped like, oh, y'all got my man ejected, or you want to start fights? All right, we about to throw the pounding on y'all.
Right. Yeah.
And as soon as game resumed, Embiid came up, a block, a
Mhm.
dunk. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, this game might go downhill because all that transpired.
Right.
So if Dudley never got himself ejected last game, I can say comfortably the Nets would have won that game.
Right.
And I wish Isaiah was here because I want to talk about Ben Simmons, like, because Pops got on his last time.
Yeah.
saying we got in Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and I feel as though Ben heard us. He
heard every time.
Somebody sent him the video because
Somebody sent him this video. Dudley talking about he's average mid-court, which he's not wrong, but you still want to keep your mouth shut.
Right. You don't want to light a fire under nobody, especially somebody that you're playing.
Exactly. So can this Sixers team go far? Or because Jalen, our protege, also said they're playing off hype. Like when Ben was going off and B was going off. Can this team go make a deep run?
I mean, they supposed to make a deep run because we trusted the process, and now it's all about executing the process.
Mm-hmm.
With them having Toronto next,
yeah, big fight. That's gonna be a big one.
right? And that has been the shadow over the 76ers. Like y'all keep saying trust the process. Y'all got Embiid. Y'all get Ben Simmons. You got Jimmy Butler. You got Tobias Harris. Like you keep getting all these pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So at what point do y'all execute with these pieces? And
honestly, one of those teams, I'm looking at the playoff bracket. One of these teams is gonna face the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And I feel as though it's gonna be Toronto.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think if Embiid can stay healthy and Ben Simmons keep that same energy, no, he's so inconsistent. And also, JJ Redick is a very, very sleeper. I think,
of course, yeah.
If JJ Redick is, I think he's kind of the true hero.
Mm-hmm.
If he keeps on his little rampage, they could see the Bucks in the East Conference Finals.
They could. I feel as though a matchup that they might do in that series, and it's gonna be a mismatch and it's gonna be different, but they might put Kawhi on Ben.
Yeah. Okay.
And with no shoot, with no
shooting, yeah.
You put them clamps on them. So hopefully we get to see that matchup. I'm hoping that's a good one. This series should go. well, I wanted to go at least 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like this should be another dogfight for the 76ers in Toronto, especially since Toronto got out slow in the first round.
Oh yeah. As soon as that upset loss, they're like,
Right,
hold
like,
on, wait, hold on.
oh, this the playoffs?
Wait a minute.
Like, we were asleep.
Right.
Oh.
They woke up in all force. But head on to the West. Yes, we talk about your boys in Golden State. Even Klay Thompson is already talking about, oh, we're gonna see the Rockets. I'm like, y'all do have bad history with 3-1. So I'm like, I kind of want to be talking, but they're going back home to they're going back home to Oracle to close it out.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna close out tonight. I wish it would have been a better fight, but my man Mitchell can't do it by himself,
No.
and he's not even having the best postseason games. So we're already looking ahead to Houston and Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it would have been the Western Conference Finals, but
Yeah,
I really wish.
I do, because it's two great teams
mm-hmm.
colliding in the second round. We want to see it, but that's a championship type of game.
Mm-hmm.
And going off of last year, legitimately, if Chris Paul didn't get hurt,
yeah, definitely,
the Rockets would have won.
I had y'all winning.
Exactly, the Rockets was able to go blow for blow, shot for shot with the Warriors. And honestly, the Rockets is still the same team. Warriors still the same team. I don't expect nothing less. I don't expect no lopsided. Oh, the Warriors in 4, the Rockets in 4.
No.
But what I do see, the games, like whichever games each team do win, I do see those games being blowouts.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Like say game 1, all Warriors. Then game 2, all Rockets. Like I don't see any of the games being close though. But hopefully, yeah, I got the Rockets closing out because game 3 was the game for Utah to win, because that was the closest game of the series. One that had most of the emotion. This by far been the closest game they've been able to execute the defensive plan, or I should say defensive scheme of what the Bucks came up with playing hard into the right.
Yeah.
Forcing them to the right.
Yeah.
Trying to take away the step back. They frustrated him a lot or whatever. Second half he turned it around, but game 3 that was their emotion game, just like how with the Nets was playing off emotion. Yeah, this game will be a blowout.
Yeah, and speaking of that video, there should be a video up of the Bucks guarding Harden.
Yeah.
So you should be able to see it, but there is a certain strategy that the Bucks use to guard Harden, and it works.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, that is a perfect defensive scheme.
Yeah.
Like that's like next level pop type scheming. You feel me? Like, yeah. I just feel as though with a defensive scheme like that, you have to have all the right personnel.
Yep.
And then your personnel have to stay disciplined.
Yeah.
And understand what their assignments is.
Mm-hmm.
And not overhelp or underhelp.
Yeah, it's not going to work every single play.
Right.
It's not. But because I saw the Nets use this scheme. No, not Nets. I'm sorry. The Jazz use this scheme, and it worked to an extent. They got away from it. They said, "All right, no, we're gonna guard Harden face to face." It's like, no, you just went away of what you was trying to do, and it was kind of working. Because
exactly,
you ask me, Harden's going to get his, but I can care less. He's not beating me with that step back, and as you can see with that defensive scheme, it kind of works.
Yeah, and you could totally tell he's uncomfortable going right.
Yeah, and
he forces a lot more turnovers. Like even looking for handoffs, teardroppers, alleys, and everything. Like he's very uncomfortable going to the right. But like you said, there was periods like a couple possessions going back and forth. Like this defense was perfect. Ricky Rubio was running it perfect, and it's like whenever they would get in a mismatch, like off of a pick and roll, whoever picked Harden up, just like, oh, I forgot the defense, and play him face up.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, once you play face up with him,
it's game over.
Yeah, because that step back is gonna come, and
Only one person stopped it. So
right,
as far as I know.
exactly. And the Rockets found out how to stop that defense. Just run pick and rolls and get the mismatch, and then use that little separation like the Warriors do.
I think I know I said like one. I think it was last week that I said, would you rather have Harden drop big numbers or let his other team, pick up some load? Him going, what was it? 0 and was it 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, it showed that his team can pick up the pace because y'all still won. Against the Warriors, can't do that.
Right. See, but to rebuttal that, remember you asked me that. In a series like that, yes.
Yeah. Because it's just the Jazz.
No
disrespect to the Jazz.
Not even just the Jazz. Understanding the situation. All right, you off. You have people to pick you up. Now, don't get me wrong. Like you said, you can't go into this. Oh, if I go in a 0 and 13 slump again,
yeah.
Oh, I can depend on Eric Gordon, depend on CP or whatever. Always bring your A game, but understand that. I hope him having that night, he earned more trust from them, understanding that. All right, I'm off, but
yeah, he hit shots when it mattered.
Exactly.
We'll say that, and clutch when free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I said, wish there would have been a Western Conference Finals, but we look for the next round. We're gonna jump ahead to the NFL. You know what's happening Thursday? The NFL 2019 draft.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna touch on all these teams. Like there's too many teams to touch on. But honestly, all eyes on the Giants. If you want me to be honest with you, I'm gonna say this. I don't know what their general manager is doing. If you do not get Dwayne Haskins, like I'm not even a Giants fan. I'm just like I will be upset because like, what are you doing? You need a quarterback.
Exactly.
But you're going into this draft saying we're not gonna get Dwayne Haskins. We want a pass rusher. They talking about Nick Bosa. All right, I get it. Best pass rusher. I get it.
Right, the logic is there.
But you need a quarterback.
You doing it. You about to do the same thing you did a year before.
Yeah, you got Saquon Barkley. That was I kind of figured, but like I was questionable because he did get a of his rookie of the year. Right. He's dynamic. But
it was some good QB picks that you passed up.
You passed on with Sam Darnold, but this time you cannot pass up on Dwayne Haskins. Like you just can't. I'm already upset that they split Odell and Saquon apart.
Yeah,
but it just like you're going to this like so sloppy, as I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You're going one way and say, "Oh no, we want Nick Bosa." So it's like, what are you trying to do?
Right? Are you are you just saying it to throw like the media off, so don't nobody be all in your head, or two, are you really thinking like Eli is the future? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't take nothing away from Eli, but Eli is on the decline.
He has like 1 or 2 years left.
Right. He's well over the hump. And I really don't want you to think Eli is the future.
Right. You got 2 years. That's the future.
In the division with Dak, you feel me? Like
what the Giants is just you need a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You need a receiver.
Yeah.
They probably could McCaffrey. Probably could. But it's just like, you're not fooling nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're fooling me because I'm confused what you're doing. I'm confused. Because as somebody for third grade education, be like, hey, we need a quarterback. Plus, he can sit behind Eli. Only way that you say you're going to keep Eli is if he goes to the Super Bowl and playing the Patriots. That's the only way that you'll probably be keeping Eli.
Yeah, see, I'm not. You're not going to fool me. I'm going to try to use my logic. I feel as though you're just trying to pull a Gruden and pull the wool over our eyes, and like, okay,
because it's like, all right, say you don't, you're pulling this. We won't get Nick Bosa card. All right, boom. What if? All right, now we're gonna try to get Haskins. He's gone. Now what? You're in a confused slump.
Right. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If you're picked there, you're picked there, and you want to pull that Poker face, don't be dumb.
I'm trying. There's some good teams that need quarterbacks.
Right.
I'm gonna say this: New England needs a quarterback.
New England does need a quarterback.
I say if Brady. We're gonna talk about the schedule in a minute, but if Brady wins the Super Bowl this year, he's gone.
Yeah.
So they need a quarterback, and you don't want New England to come trade up, then boom, got Dwayne Haskins, who is a very good pocket passer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if your pick is there, get him.
And we all know New England is famous for trading up.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, they can get somebody from the corner and be like, "Hey, you want to be a quarterback? All right, come on."
You're right.
They can also do that.
New York. Be smart with your pick. That's all I'm gonna say. Just be very, very smart with your pick.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna jump to my team. I'm gonna go to the Ravens. Ravens. I'm saying we need a wide receiver, a pass rusher, a linebacker. We just need to rebuild our whole defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I want a wide receiver first.
Yeah.
Of course, last year they didn't get my pick, Calvin Ridley. Everybody's projecting DK, to be first.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I can see that. But as I'm looking at him, and I watched, we both watched college football. I've seen him, so it's kind of cool. Very fast, explosive. Got the size.
Yeah.
But also, I'm looking at his weakness. Well, this is what I want in a wide receiver. What DK don't have. He's limited routes, and I want a number one receiver to have good route running.
Mm-hmm.
So look at my guy that I want, Riley Ridley. Strength, foot speed, routes. As soon as I I'm like, get him. I want him. So I want him. But that's who I'm hoping the Ravens pick first Thursday.
Okay.
Probably won't be the first round. I think this year is more focused on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think probably second or third. Probably. But that's what I'm hoping going to this draft.
Right. Flip the coin. I for the Rams. Personally, I would like to see the defense worked on the secondary.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you got Eric Weddle.
I don't want to talk about it no more. I heard.
You got Eric Weddle back there. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
So the Rams are looking at an offensive lineman named Dalton Reisner. O-line is always great help.
Yeah.
Especially with arthritis. Todd Gurley. I don't know what's going on with Todd right now, but I personally I want to see help in the secondary because Eric Weddle is not the help that was asked upon.
Hey, y'all got him. Y'all got him. I mean, yeah, y'all secondary was exposed a lot.
And then with injuries also, it's like we didn't really have nobody to step up.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, well, hopefully our prayers would be answered. And I was going to talk about the schedule dropped. If I can find it real quickly. Here we go. From what I'm looking at, honestly, I'm just looking at New England schedule, man.
Mm-hmm.
Their first 5 games are non-playoff teams. I mean, Steelers, that's probably the only competition they got probably before their bye week. Well, Cleveland.
I mean, yeah, once again, like you said last year, their division.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, Jets and Bills are making moves, but I got to see it to believe it. But looking at Steelers, Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Redskins, Giants, Jets, Browns, Ravens, then their bye weeks. This is like, I'm telling you, it's like it's set up for Brady to get 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also looking at the Giants' schedule. If they get it right, if they get it right, they could possibly be a playoff team if they get it right. They got the Cowboys, the Bills, Buccaneers, Redskins, Vikings, Patriots. Eli can beat Brady. I lost them. Oh yeah, Cardinals, Lions, Cowboys, Jets. Then their bye week. Then the Bears, Packers, Philly, Dolphins, Redskins, and Eagles.
Mm-hmm. And I know we all gonna be watching this team. Oakland, you got the Bucks.
Oh yeah.
You got KC. You got the Vikings. You got the Colts, the Bears, Green Bay, the Texans, the Lions, Chargers, Bengals, Jets, KC again, Tennessee, the Jags.
Yeah, Chargers, and the Broncos. Yeah, so they don't see the Steelers, which we wanted. Which I thought they was going to see them this year.
Yeah.
But looking at they got to play the Jets, so
I mean, they're after the Broncos, four playoff teams, and potentially that if they don't at least split that, they're gonna be in a hole.
Yeah.
Before they buy.
Oh yeah, all eyes on Oakland, but Pittsburgh sees the Jets. Bell goes back.
Oh, Bell does go back.
Yeah.
Twitter fingers.
Bell go back to Pittsburgh.
What Bell will show up?
Exactly. So I'm looking at that. And of course, got to look at the Ravens schedule. If I come across it, Baltimore. Where is the Ravens schedule? Up here it is. Got Dolphins, Cardinals, Chiefs, Browns, Steelers, Bengals. That's great. You got 3 back-to-back division games. So those 3 weeks are going to be.
I mean,
probably decide
they will
the season. Probably.
They always do.
Then the Seahawks. Earl Thomas goes back to Seattle.
The atmosphere.
Remember the last time he saw Seattle? Gave him the 1-finger salute.
That is true.
Woo!
That is true.
Then our bye week. I love the NFL for that, for putting out bye week so late. Then New England, the Bengals, Texans, your boys.
Oh yeah.
San Fran, Buffalo, Jets, and of course our last 2 games are division games.
Of course.
So we got at least win 5 games for our bye week, at least. But that's if everything goes right.
Yeah, on the Rams schedule, I mean, I see it. I just see one game that's going to mean a lot. That's going to have a playoff atmosphere during week 2.
Let me see if I can come up. Ooh,
exactly.
Rematch.
A
rematch.
I feel as though the talking that the Saints going to do,
it's going to be so much hate.
It is. They gonna be talking. Remember how they was talking about facing the Vikings again?
Mm-hmm.
They go come, and I'm saying it like, if the Rams don't bring their A game, they go get punched in the mouth so hard.
If y'all know what we talking about the Rams and the Saints in part 2.
Like, get punched in the mouth so hard. Like the game. I don't know. That should be a good one.
Looking at, well, dang, I really hope Cleveland will be playing the Giants, but they're playing the Jets. So, Odell goes back to New York, but it's not.
It's not
the Giants. So, ain't no way to worry about that one. Honestly, that's the only games like I'm really excited to see this year.
Yeah.
So, draft is Thursday, so that means mini camps around the corner. Then football. Well, right now we got elimination tonight. So, Sports Our World, thank you for joining us. Terrence McCoy.
Your boy Will.
Thank you for joining us.